Snow's falling soft, the river's running slow. It's a TNL Christmas and we're ready to go. Grab your kid and a warm cup of cheer. We're tying flies and spreading joy this year. It's a fly tying Christmas with the TNL crew. Love people, catch fish, it's what we do. From the patterns we tie to the fam we adore. It's the gift that keeps giving forever and more. We got thread and feathers, hooks shining bright, crafting tiny treasures on this winter night. The season's about sharing the laughter, the wins, and maybe I'll find gold prize to take home and grin. It's a fly tying Christmas with the TNL crew. Love people, catch fish, it's what we do. From the patterns we tie to the fam we adore. It's a gift that keeps giving forever and more. So light up the stream and the ties in your hand. Sing with the river, we all understand. The season's a moment to pause and be near. Together as one as we close out the year. It's a fly tying Christmas, come join the show. With the TNL Fam, where the love will grow. Under the lights, with the hearts open wide. Merry Christmas from us, let's enjoy the ride.
Welcome to Thursday Night Live Fly Tying Season 7. First off, congrats on grabbing your kit. You're all set for an amazing season of tying flies with the TNL Fam. But first, let's take a few minutes to go over exactly how your kits work, what you'll need, and all the ways that we're here to help you succeed. First things first, you'll notice that there is some QR codes on the sides of your box. These are your shortcuts to joining us live every Thursday night. One code here, this one links you to YouTube Live, and the one on the other side links you to Facebook Live. And just scan it and join in. And now it's that simple. But first, before you dive in, there are a few things that you'll need that we didn't include in this kit. I highly recommend writing this down. First thing you'll need is a fly tying vise, and I'll explain that shortly. Second thing you'll need is some essential tools, like fly tying scissors to cut things, sharp scissors preferably, a bobbin which will hold your thread for wrapping the fly, hackle pliers which will help you hold the hackle as you wrap it. It'll all make sense throughout the season. Although not a tool, I would highly recommend that you definitely grab some form of glue. I highly recommend a UV glue by Solares. If you do get that, you're going to need a UV light. The last thing you'll need is some thread. We'll discuss that here shortly. Inside your Season 7 box, you're going to find 13 individual kits, each packaged in these 4x6 bags, 26 patterns in total. Now every package corresponds to one of our 13 episodes, and inside each of these packages you'll find 2 more bags. Each one is a pattern that we will tie on that episode, 2 patterns per episode. And inside of these bags you'll find enough material to tie 5 flies per pattern, as well as it'll come with a fully tied sample of each fly. Yeah, maybe a sample of how your fly might turn out. On the front of each package, there's another QR code. When you scan it, it will take you directly to the Season 7 website. Once you're on the website, scroll down to the episode that you're working on and click the link. This will then take you to the episode page. You'll find the date and a link to the live stream for that episode. Also, you'll see that the 2 patterns we're tying in that episode and the pictures of both of those. Below the pictures, you'll see a recipe for each fly, listing all the materials that we've used. You're more than welcome to take that recipe, go to a fly shop. If you love the pattern, we highly recommend picking up some more of those materials in bulk and tying the fly at your own will further down the road. Also, there's 2 very important links under each of the patterns, one for the quick tie video and the other for purchasing individual kits. So What are the quick tie videos that we talk about? Well, the quick tie videos are great if you can't make the live stream or you just want to tie your own pace later on. They're instructional videos of teaching you one-on-one how to tie that specific pattern. Those videos will always be on YouTube for you to enjoy whenever you need. But trust me, you'll want to join the live stream if you can. Why join the live stream? Well, it's simple. Real-time support. During the live stream, you can just easily type in SOS, and if you're stuck, we'll pause the show to answer your question and help you in real time. Now, that's something you can't get from pre-recorded videos. We're here to help you become a successful fly tyer, and that personal connection is what makes TNL so special. Well, let's also not forget about all the prizes that you can win during Flyingo every single Thursday night. Now, let's go back to talking about the tools that you need, starting with a vise. A fly tying vise is essential, and there's a lot of options to choose from. First, your basic fixed vise. It's great for beginners and budget friendly. Rotary vices. These let you rotate the hook for more advanced tying techniques. And lastly, premium vices, built for durability and precision, and they're ideal for more experienced tyers. We have a whole nother video about that, and we'll link that here below. And if you're not sure which is right for you, I encourage you, go to your local fly shop. It's a great resource. They will help you out. They have lots of tools, lots of materials, and they will steer you in the direction to choosing the vise and the tool that you need. Also, I want to talk about thread. I want to explain to you why we don't include thread in the kits. First of all, it's very customizable, and everybody has a different preferential preference on which thread they like to use. So threads come in all sizes, shapes, types, colors. For example, smaller flies need finer threads, while foam or streamer patterns might need bigger thread or stronger thread. Again, your local fly shop is the place to go for this. Not only can they help you pick the right thread, but they'll also have plenty of other tools and materials, as we just talked about, in case you fall in love with that pattern and you want to tie more. Go back to the recipe on the episode page. It'll have everything you need to go to the fly shop and say, I need all of this to tie this fly, and they will gladly help you out. Let's recap on how to get the most out of your season 7 kit. Each week, you're gonna grab the kit for the episode. Okay, so episode 3, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna organize our materials before the show begins. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Second of all, you're gonna join us live on YouTube or Facebook using the QR codes on the side of the box. Lastly, if you can't make it live, you're gonna use this QR code on the front of this package, and it's gonna take you to the episode page, which is gonna give you access to the quick tie. Therefore, you can tie it at your own pace whenever you feel fit. We're excited to have you with us for season 7. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned tyer, this kit is designed to make your fly tying journey fun, rewarding, and community driven. Remember, it's not just about the flies, it's about being a part of a fantastic community. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to reach out. I will personally walk you through how this kit works. So, set up your fly tying station, scan those QR codes, and let's tie some amazing flies together this season. And I'll see you Thursday night.
What's up?
What's happening? I'm the Grinch.
You're the Grinch.
Am I supposed to be in character? Because
Yeah, you screwed up
I think this
on.
was the worst thing I've ever done. Besides, I tried something with the comments and they're not showing up, so I'm gonna have to go over. I have to shave my hands.
Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna have to find the mouse. How does the Grinch talk, anyways?
That's a good question. We should have prepared that. Your ability to do that a little better. Not sure. The costume's good though. It looks very cool and airflow friendly.
Why did you just get zoomed in on?
People want to see the face. What can I say? Back by pocket. You think I don't have buttons over here that do good things?
If you knew how much I'm sweating right now. What it's supposed to be is there.
Hey,
fixed
look
it.
at that.
Fixed
You did
it.
Found your fingers.
I don't know. Maybe nobody can. Maybe we're on mute.
It's possible. You should let us know if you can't hear us.
I
Nobody's.
just really love the zoom in. Yeah, just gonna keep it there. What we don't know is if we're in a
Yeah?
If I pass out,
I'll come. I know
come
CPR. Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Even
we're
if you
in
don't
like
want it.
this is supposed to be the Christmas episode, Tim.
Yeah. That's why
Season
you can't see
7.
my Santa shirt, but it's.
Maybe I gotta
there.
hang on.
Maybe the Grinch sounds something like this.
Yeah, that's better.
Hi, I'm the Grinch, everybody. Welcome to Season 7, Episode 0.
0. The fun before the fun.
The fun before the run. The run of 13 episodes. It's hot in here. And apparently, Dave gives me 5 minutes max.
I was just going to say.
And because people are commenting on your amazing shirt, we're going to zoom you out to normal size. Oh, yeah. So,
That's better.
what is Thursday Night Live fly tying?
Are you out of breath already?
I'm not out of breath. I'm just hot and sweaty.
What is Thursday Night Live, folks? Well, this is a special evening once a week that we all gather. If hopefully you've been part of this already, but if you're not and you're new and you're thinking this looks kind of crazy, well, we always have a little bit of extra fun each Thursday night on the show, whether it's costumes or other things. We always get at that as well. We do tie a couple flies each episode, which if you watched the video before you saw our two faces, you kind of saw our kits and what those are all about. I think that was a great explanation by Dana as to how to use them and what they're all about. But we spend a lot of time, probably a couple hours each Thursday night. We do everything from drinking some beer to having good conversation, tying some flies. We finish off with our wins of the week, which we'll get to at the end, something you definitely don't want to miss. But this is all about the community. So everyone in here is part of that community, whether you're new or not. We call you the TNL Fam, and only quality people are in here.
That's right. That's what it is.
I don't think he's going to make 5 minutes, Dave.
I'm going 7 minutes because I'm going to prove him wrong. And when we speak of only quality people, I think what's really fun about the show, often imitated, never duplicated,
Yes.
is that it's only the quality people that end up sticking around. And, well,
There they are.
we've got some really quality people here. Everybody wave hi. He's more mesmerized by the Grinch.
You can't stop looking at him.
Say hi. Cole,
hello.
Allison. He
Can you
just
hear
can't
us?
stop. Yeah, I can hear. Can you hear?
I can't hear you.
Talking to
Hello?
my.
There she is.
What's up, everybody?
We're
good to
happy
see
to have
everybody.
you part of the
Another
couch.
year. Got
Yeah.
ourselves a second generation TNL fam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's already enamored.
Oh, I can't
Mr.
see the
JB.
comments, guys. I screwed this up again too. Sorry, keep talking. Tell us
okay.
a little bit about who you are, what you do, where you're from, and
Some technical difficulties, apparently. Yeah, so my name's Cole. We're from Cochrane. This is Mr. Johnny, Jobo, JB, Bojangles.
Bojangles.
And yeah, this is my wife Allison. We're up here. We spend quite a bit of time with the TNL fam. Been with these guys since season 3. I think tail end of season 3. And yeah, can't get enough of it. It's almost favorite time of year. Gotta love the TNL fam and everybody that brings with it.
Allison's first time on the couch.
And yeah, this is not my first time on the couch.
My
But
first time on the couch.
yeah,
How's it feel?
Feels good.
Couch is comfortable.
Yeah. Got some good boys on the couch with me.
Ah, yes.
Highly recommend. The couch is comfortable.
I thought you
It
were
is a
talking
comfy
about the
couch.
boys.
So,
yeah. Doesn't stink as sweat as much as I would think.
No.
well,
That's
you
the-
should
that's the
try
nice
this
thing
mask
about-
on here in 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's the nice thing with coming to the couch early in the season is it doesn't smell like Troy.
Ooh.
That's a
Low
different couch. That one's at 9 o'clock.
Cody.
That show starts.
Oh, that's
Yeah, what's up, Cody?
Mr. Ritzko's in the house. Is that a wee man Cole? Yeah, so since it's a Christmas episode and we're just here with no agenda other than to get you guys all together for the first time, this year, which is why we call it. Oh,
You're running out of steam.
well,
It's not 7
I
minutes
just
yet.
realized in this episode we don't have commercials, so I don't really know how to get out of this. Because oftentimes we use
Stage
the
left.
commercials to thank the sponsors.
And there's a lot of cameras pointed different angles in here. So
yeah,
good luck.
Not a lot of room to hide,
No.
but that's okay. So I borrowed this costume from my mom, who's in the show here. Mom, this is hot. And
What's up, mama?
Tim, one of these episodes you're gonna have to tie a fly with this.
You think?
Maybe episode 1 where we're tying the mole midge.
That's probably not gonna happen.
I think cover up your nails.
Oh yeah, people love my nails.
With all due respect, I gotta figure out how to get out of this
Can't
costume alive. But since it's Christmas time, Cole and Allison, what's on your Christmas list?
Oh,
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Nothing Star Wars. I'm surprised.
Yeah. Oh, you should
you
have seen
should
what I got.
see what
for
he got for his birthday.
Oh. Okay. What about you, Allison? What's on that list?
Ooh.
He really needs you to answer this quickly so we can go out there and get it for you.
I got one of it, but who knows what else?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you do know.
Hey, bud?
Just all the presents for this little guy, really.
Yeah, it is fun shopping for the little ones.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest, or the most special thing is it's his first Christmas, and Christmas is our favorite time of year.
Yeah. No, he'll be spoiled, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hey, bud, you don't even know what's coming.
Tim, what's on your Christmas list?
Christmas lists. I'm actually terrible at buying gifts for because I just get what I want.
Oh, it's just spoiled.
Yeah. So I don't know. What did I put on there this year? Just some fishing stuff and stuff we don't already have, which is everything fishing related. Some ice fishing stuff.
I think we're hard to buy for because
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
the
what
worst.
the things we want, kind of our job
Yeah, it's true.
and the passion of that.
Sheet pack?
The WhatsApp bit late, yeah. Have I hit 5 minutes yet where I'm
You gotta be close.
fully able to get out?
Lots of people in the house tonight.
What we're gonna do here is my favorite part of the show. Tim's gonna tell a joke.
Oh, you can't. It's too early. I haven't had time to think about it. He's gonna ditch out of the mask. So we're just gonna talk to you guys since you're the ones leaving us some good comments here. So let's say hi to some people that are in here. Seen lots of familiar names coming in. Mr. Flink, it's good to see you or good to hear from you. How cold is it down in Kalispell right now? Is this as cold as it is up here? We got Bruce Mathis is in the house and they love this shirt. What's up, bro? Yeah, it's great. Ken Hall as well, Mr. Beatty. It's like Band-Aid, just rip the sucker off.
It's coming.
We got Andy in the house. I saw Eli as
just
well. So
dripping.
2 different phones or TVs going on there. Mr. Holcomb, the Grinch is looking woozy. Yeah, he is.
I just don't have a Christmas costume now.
Well, put the sweater on over here. Where's your tuxedo?
Oh yeah,
You can put this
that's
on.
for this is
Dude, it's a
small. This is-
medium.
I'm gonna die.
It's really big on me. It'll fit you. It's got to be better than that costume. Dave says you are passed, so you're good to go. You're free to leave. Have you ever seen a very tightly wound sausage? This actually is bad, really. I think the XL thing is just not appropriate for you anymore. He's very much.
This is a medium.
Pectoral muscles.
Oh man, Rick says it's warm down there, mid-30s.
Keep
That must
telling
be nice.
jokes.
I don't have any appropriate jokes to tell on TNL. So I'll just keep talking to people. We got Jeff Kraft in the house. He was really worried he was missing out last week, freaking out. Because he thought, yes, last week was our first week. I'm happy to see you're here. And yeah, this is episode number 0. First one to go. Got Ron as well. Joel, the suit. He loves the suit. And
The Grinch.
stud.
Everyone loves the Grinch. The Grinch loves the Grinch.
And Mike saw my stud button. You see that? You missed it.
I think I can come back to the party here, guys.
You ready to come back?
All right,
There you
it's
are.
me. Down a layer.
Hello, it's you.
I'm still fogging up.
You still got a lot on.
don't want to see sausage tightly wrapped or not.
Oh, well.
That was kind of like Chris Lapel at guide school, remember? In the video.
His waiters.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to upsize.
Hey, Paul Hobson's in the house.
What's up, Paul?
Okay, so what we're going to do here is... we never know. That's the truth. Is we just rip with it. We
Can't
just
give away our secrets.
Yeah, I mean we. Oh, okay.
You got something to say?
Anything else for us?
He's got something to say.
Got something to say?
Okay.
Oh, good. He's singing along with his Christmas promise.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, okay. So Tim's nails. I know there's nothing we can do about it. People tell him all the time, Tim, go get your nails done, and there's nothing we can do.
No. Can't break down. 7 years.
Heartbroken. He's heartbroken now.
Trying to go for the beer fridge.
Well.
Yeah, that's my boy. Go for the beer fridge.
Yeah. No, the beer fridge is over here. We moved it this year.
Oh,
yeah.
Filing.
That's he can go for there. Just make sure you pay the bills that you grab out of there.
I can't see past his big head. I thought it was the fridge.
The beer fridge is over here. All right, so Tim talked about it a bit. We tie some flies every single week, except this week. We're going to tie 2 patterns. So 26 in total. We go for a total of 13 weeks. January, February, March. And we kind of end last Thursday of March. The second last Saturday of March is a really important time to be here because we have IF4, the Film Fest. And that's really kind of a great way for everybody to get together and just kind of sum up the season. And then we finish it off on that Thursday. What happens on the last episode?
The last episode? Oh, man. It's a busy day of giving stuff away. And we do the fly donation. So you guys have the opportunity to win a whole lot of prizes. Basically, you buy some donation tickets and you go in and you get opportunity to draw. I think last year there was like 30 gift packs.
32.
32.
Yeah.
You know, all around that $200 to $500 mark and more on some. So it's a great, that last episode is a really good one to be around for because there's a ton of giveaways. We do giveaways every episode, but that one really stacks up at the end and there's a lot going on in that episode. So it's a busy one. And we still tie flies. So
and we tie a couple patterns. So you're probably, if you're new here, let us know. We'd like to know. We'd like to hear from you. Some people watch it on Facebook. Some people watch it on YouTube. But most important is that you just watch it. And if we talked about these kits. Because this is truly the magic that brings the entire show together. And we create these kits for you. They're all packaged up like you might have saw at the beginning of the show into what we'll call episode packages. And each episode will have on the back of it, if he turns that around, there's 2 different patterns in there. And they say what they are. You can see what they are. And there is the pattern already tied. Plus there's material to tie those flies up to 5 times. And so when we do the show, Tim will walk you through the patterns and he'll open up right from the kit, get your materials ready, and you will be able to tie all 26 patterns. And now you're like, what if I can't make the live streams? That's fine, because we also have things called the quick ties. And what the quick ties are is it's just a video on YouTube that goes up and it's telling you how to do it. So you can pause it, you can rewind it, fast forward it. But what you can't do is you can't be a part of this big community that you guys see with all the comments. And truly that's the magic of this entire show is you can just pop into a fly shop and go to a fly tying night and try to tie some flies or whatever. But truly this, you guys, TNL Fam is what it's about, is this group of people who have come together through fly tying, through fly fishing. And it's just a place where we all belong. And I mean, it doesn't exist elsewhere.
no, there's nothing else quite like it. At least
Yeah.
not in the form that it is here, especially with the people in the community that have come around it. I think it's also just because it's the ease of access, right? You can do it from home. You don't have to be traveling somewhere on a snowy night to go tie some flies.
Yeah.
You just get to tune in, which is awesome.
Yeah, there was some pain points. Just to kind of finish off on the kits, like here's all the flies this year. So once you're done your kit at the end of the season, you should have your fly box that looks somewhat like this. So 156 flies that'll be in there. Now you could probably say to yourself, this might be intimidating. I've never tied flies before. Well, Mr. Fitzsimmons is a great example of somebody who never tied flies before, and season 4 I think was your first kit, or season 5.
Yeah, season 4.
And yeah, there's a testament to just getting the kit. The materials are all cut up for you. They're laid out. You just got to follow along exactly how Tim shows you to put it together. We learn techniques. We learn different ways to use those techniques. Some people say that the best way to learn how to tie flies is to take a course, and they teach you techniques and not patterns. A very viable way to learn, and it's a part of your repertoire that's important. But when you learn to tie 26 different patterns, you're learning a lot of different techniques that work for those patterns, that work for other patterns. And I mean, if you tied along in the last couple of years, you got to be up over 100 patterns that you've learned.
Yeah, at least at this point. And with that, there's a lot of tips, tricks, and techniques that go and are applicable to anything else you want to tie. And the seasons aren't designed on a whim. They're designed in a manner in which flies, precede or come after or whatever each other, so that you're hopefully building on those skill levels each year. It doesn't matter if you're brand new to it at the start, or if you're an experienced tyer, there's something to learn. Well, we hope to learn for everybody. And then, there are some more complicated patterns that, require a little bit more skill, and it might intimidate you that day, but I think if you can get through it, you'll have a lot more confidence moving into the rest of the
Yeah, and when you get to come into the live stream here, we have something which is a pretty cool feature. If I could find it here, it's called. Didn't work. Like a lot of things, it's called the SOS feature. So it stands for Stop Our Show. So in the comments, you just have to reach over to your keyboard, hit SOS, and the lights start blinking, and we stop. We stop Tim wherever he is at that moment of the pattern. And you can ask questions, and you can say, can you unwrap it a little bit? Can you talk about why you did that? Can you show me this? Can you show me that? And now that's something that you can't get just through learning to tie on YouTube. You have to have somebody that you can ask. You have to have somebody you can stop, and they can hear you. Like you see, we see all your guys' comments. And that's kind of my role once we get tying flies, is to monitor you guys and your comments and how that works to helping out with what Tim's doing, to give you guys basically the ability to be the director of the show.
Yeah. It's actually taken a few years, but we figured out how to make this the best it can be, I think.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot more to do.
And we're learning.
Yeah.
We're far from being great and perfectly imperfect. It's kind of the way that the TNL Fam goes. And as if you've noticed, I might be one of the worst free music DJs that exists, because
I think it's been pretty good so far.
You think so?
I'm not saying something coming from me. It's very peaceful.
Good old K-pop.
Yeah. Is there
Wait.
Christmas K-pop?
Wait.
Just need to know.
Did you say K-pop?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I came ready this year.
Is that the Korean kind though?
That's the Kazakhstan pop.
Oh, poor Aaron.
Oh, and there's Jonesy's here.
What's up, Greg?
So Ritzko talked about Chazzy and his tips. If you want to go back and watch that episode, it was like 8 or 9 or 10 last year. All of them are on YouTube. You can go back, watch all these live streams. And Chaz threw out a lot of tips.
There's lots of them. Yeah.
We were in the alphanumeric level of coding his tips because they were that intense.
There was many.
And there's another thing that happens here. If I could just figure, probably doesn't work, but if it did, didn't work.
This is why we do episode 0.
Oh, I just did so much today. But anyways, what I wanted, guys, hang with me because this is really a really fun one. I know I'm trying hard. Okay. Boo boo boo. I think I deleted it.
No.
I heard today was your birthday.
And if it's your birthday, like Mr. Scooter Tabor, then we want to wish you a happy birthday, and we give you a round of clicks here on the show. We play a little bit of our favorite birthday song, and we throw the confetti down. And usually it doesn't take me as long as it did because I have one button that does it all. And write a note to myself that the birthday button isn't working. But Mr. Scooter Tabor, we're so glad that you found us, and we found you, and you're a part of the TNL fam. Anybody else? Scooter Tabor is about 39.
Think?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Well, obviously I think because I guessed it.
Dirty.
Scooter Tabor, 39. Does anybody else have a birthday?
Happy birthday, Scoots.
Yeah.
Christmas birthdays. Worst.
Well, Tim's got one coming up. That's what I was trying to get at, but nobody was biting on it.
It's a while.
We got Baby Jesus coming up in 4 or 5 days, and we've got Tim and Ren coming up in about 9-10 days.
It's coming.
So, because we won't get to wish them a happy birthday on their birthday because we don't have a show,
Yeah.
it's a round of clicks.
I'll take them. Thank you.
Tim and Ren, Baby Jesus. Mr. Fitzsimmons had a birthday a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciated the FaceTime
Oh yeah,
voicemail. Didn't even know that you could do
I wasn't-
FaceTime voicemails.
yeah.
was
I
awesome.
wasn't even driving when I did it. Janine's like, "You sure this is the person you should send this to?"
Yeah, can confirm it was not my work phone.
Yeah, I was not holding the phone.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, back to the Christmas music. Hey, bud, the Grinch is gone.
He's gone.
Christmas will be good again this year.
Yeah.
I can't believe I fit in this.
I told you. It was huge on me.
Yeah,
It's a little-
gonna
little
have to
snug.
wear this this spring.
Yeah.
All right, so we got so many fun things ahead of you guys tonight. I just love when I zoom in on you.
It's wonderful. You're just trying to see that nice photo in the background of that hopper.
No, I'm just trying to see you. We also have the Thursday Night Live Doobie Brothers coming up here shortly.
do. They're gonna
They
join
will
the
be
couch here.
making an appearance on the couch.
Just can't do kids and doobies on the
Yeah.
couch at the same
You
time.
just-
So
But one day you're going to see this video and you're going to be all grown up and you're going to be like, I was there. I was on the couch at Thursday Night Live. And because you survived the couch,
Oh boy, here we go. Johnny.
joining the couch crew. Oh, stickers.
I know I'm beautiful, but these stickers are marvelous. There you go.
Wow. Thank you.
So if you guys want to come sit on the couch, anybody and everybody is welcome. But before we do that,
Oh, drop the couch.
let's share something special that's happening this year.
Yeah.
It's called Milestones. And to reward everybody or all the people, the beautiful people who decide to stick it out and tie the flies this year. I have to unzoom you, Tim.
Thank you.
Well, where's your magic button you said you had?
It's right here. It says,
Oh,
I'm a hockey parent to this sexy looking guy.
there. Look at this. Oh, yeah.
Damn,
Oh,
that beard.
that's me back when I fit in a medium sweatshirt. Oh, I can't believe you still got that.
I'd never let
From
that
this
go.
far
I-
back, it looks like a 1950s high school photo.
It's pretty
It
much,
is.
pretty much
It
back.
actually says vote for Pedro right underneath.
Yeah, and I think it says proud hockey parent. Does it?
It says WMU hockey parent. No, proud. Not proud about it, but
Nothing. Nobody's proud about it.
2003 to 2004.
All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna show you guys something pretty cool. It's called milestones. So, of all the 26 patterns that we're tying this year, we have streamers, we have nymphs, we have dry flies, and we have foam.
All the major food groups.
I'm like looking in this, like I look like my mom.
Yeah. And I look pale.
You don't look as bad over here,
Yeah,
but
you look warm and fuzzy, and I look pale.
well, maybe you should hit the sun.
Yeah, apparently I didn't get enough this summer. Need a little more. Oh, well, why not zoom in? It makes it so much better. It's good.
Gotta step
Okay.
out of the ice fishing hut.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't got in one yet, but soon.
Or
Yeah, there's no ice.
okay, back to the milestones. So, if you stick with it and you tie all of the nymph patterns this year, we're gonna send you this. It is a milestone called, of course, the Nymph Master.
Nymph Master.
You, my friends, are gonna become the Nymph Master, and this will be put in the Season 7 Hall of Fame on the website, and your name will be under it. And you will also get this sticker, this medallion of honor that says you are the Nymph Master, and you tied all of the nymphs this season. And if you tie all of the dry flies this season, well, what are we going to get, Tim?
You're going to be the surface specialist.
That's so awesome. It is a Goddard caddis with a ninja
Bandana on.
bandana and a gi. It's got the belt from his gi. So yeah, if you tie all your dry flies, you're going to become the surface specialist. And if you tie all of the streamer patterns in this season, you, my friends, are going to be called the Streamer Supreme. Okay, you're going to get this badge of honor. You're going to go on the Season 7 Hall of Fame under Streamer Supreme, and we're going to send you this sticker. You can't buy these stickers. You got to earn these stickers.
Yeah,
these are
that's the best
milestones.
part.
You're going to be Streamer Supreme.
And even better, if you manage to get through all those and you tackle the foam for the whole year,
Oh, the foam.
you will be considered the foam
Fanatic. You will go under the website in the Hall of Fame as the Foam Fanatic, the milestone that very few will achieve. And, well, you've done them all now.
So then
You've
what?
tied the nymphs, the dry flies, the streamers, and the foam.
It's a lot.
Well, my friends, you've just elevated yourself into Season 7 legendary status. Okay? Absolute legend. Who thinks they're going to get this?
I hope a whole bunch
Who
of people
thinks
do.
they're going to get the Season 7 legend? You're going to become a legend on Season 7. Your name's going to go on the website. You're going to go in the Hall of Fame under Season 7 legend. Obviously, because you're already going to have other 4 stickers.
Yep.
Or medallions. We call them medallions. We got someone who thinks they're going to get them here.
He thinks he is. He just might. See if his papa can.
Yeah. So, choose wisely. Some people are better streamers. Some people are better nymphs. Some people are better dry flies, and some people love foam. But what we're challenging you is to challenge yourself to hit up the milestones. Roger fished a nymph once, and then his girlfriend found out.
Oh, man.
Oh, we could run with that.
We could.
But it's a Christmas episode, and we've got to keep it PG. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh, why is there not better Christmas music?
There's got to be some Christmas K-pop. It's got to be.
Yeah, Craig Jones will have it, have legendary status. But
He's probably already got it.
Yeah.
He's on the plane tomorrow tying flies.
yeah, he's gonna be sitting in a layover in Punta Cana or wherever he's going, and yeah, he'll tie every fly.
Yeah. So, question: how do you report your flies? So you just take a picture. You don't. Okay. Here's the thing: you don't have to tie like all 5 of them, all 5 that you get. And you could cheat, and you could just take a picture of your samples and say I did it all. But that's up to you. And then just got to send a picture into TNL@flyfishingbover.com. It's not a trick. We just want. Oh, hey, buddy. We just want you guys to reach a milestone,
Yeah.
right?
Earn it. You work
Kind
hard
of push you through the next 3 months of community, fly tying, and milestones. Homie's all about the foamy. Hey, Roman Quintana from Montana
What's up,
is
buddy?
welcoming us
Happy
in
holidays.
the old Christmas episode.
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay. What we need to do next, Timothy,
Yes, sir.
is Mr. Ted died rich. He brought us some beers for us to try, and they're over here. I think they might not be the coldest ones. Because it's beer 30. Didn't segue into that at all. Very good. Beer 30. Does anybody on the couch want to partake in one? All right. Well, I came prepared if the people on the couch wanted to join in, and I would throw them on the screen as well. So, what we're going to do is we might all have different ones.
Did you bring him a sippy cup? Ah, there we go.
Do you have one?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, so you guys left me with the darkest stout around, and you guys seem to get the nice ones. Is there another one of those?
No, you have to try something different. There
Well,
is.
we
You
should
really
all
want it?
try the same
Okay.
tonight.
Chicken. We got, what is it? Oh, the bent stick stocking stuffer.
Okay, Spear 30, guys. It's going to take place on every episode here. I just feel like I got smushed into this sweatshirt here. So, from Bent Stick. Is that a brewery? Maybe it is. It's called the Gingerbread Brown Ale Stocking Stuffer. And you can't try it yet. We see you frantically cruising around looking for gifts, last minute party favors, something to keep you from showing up at a holiday dinner empty handed. The liquor store is where you would be looking also. But you're our kind of person. Stocking Stuffer Gingerbread Brown Ale is brewed with ginger, molasses, and cinnamon. Just like in Patrick's mom's recipe, really. He just got off the phone with her as we were writing this blurb. This beer is a perfect sleigh of ride slurper, caroling can, Santa snack substitution, and yes, stocking stuffer. Just for grown-ups, though. Just for grown-ups.
The can works well for teething.
And we hope you enjoy this beer in front of the Fireplace channel, and we wish you the happiest holiday season. Cheers from your fellow frantic liquor store shoppers at Bent Stick Brewing. And, all right.
Edmonton. Yeah. At Edmonton Brewery. Time to give her a rip.
Give her a rip. And we have a rating scale here between 1 and 5. You gotta. I don't have Dave and Tiff here. Dave's just ripping on me like how I'm terrible at tasting beer. So first impression is very subtle.
Yeah.
It's like Vaseline. Like at one time it used to
what?
be a great moisturizer, but now there's so much better like YK jelly,
I don't think
oil of
that's a
Olay.
moisture. Those are not the... You're in two different categories of liquids here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like going back to Vaseline. Like, I mean, it works. Like, it's not hitting me. Is it hitting any of you guys?
Yeah, I definitely am. I'm intrigued. The first few sips have been milder than I expected. I thought it would be more punchy in my face.
Yeah, like there's the hit. When they say hints, they mean hints.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like barely.
I would say it's very much tastes like a brown ale,
Yeah.
minus the gingerbread part.
Minus the gingerbread part.
Like I don't taste a lot of gingerbread. Do you?
No.
No, it's just it's like Coors Light with a hint of.
Yeah. It tastes like, oh, geez, I can't even think of it. Like Big Rock or something
Yeah,
like that.
big rock.
Like a traditional.
Slayman's.
But even they
Pretty
have.
just-
It's very calm.
Ooh, I kind of caught a little bit. I took the 17th sip. but
It's
Maybe
there.
it's in the bottom.
yeah, you got to shake it first.
Oh,
Thanks, Johnny. Yeah, I definitely don't dislike it.
It'll do.
very easy to drink.
Yeah.
All right, scale of 1 to 5, Tim.
I'm gonna. I don't hate it.
How
I
many
don't
drunken
love it.
birdies do you give it?
I'm giving it 3 drunken
3?
birdies. Yeah, I'm gonna go right dead center.
Tim's going 3 drunken birdies. He would drive to the local beer store, but only if the traffic is light, just like the beer.
Just like the beer. Yep.
Oh no, I took his beer away.
He doesn't like your guesstimate. For me, I'm probably gonna go with 2 stars.
2 stars. Okay.
Yep.
So that
I might pick
means-
it up if it's on sale and I was already at the store.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's fair. How many drunken birdies do you give it, Cole?
You gotta pick a different
Appreciate
number
the-
just so we get to see something else.
Yeah. What was the 2.5?
I had to go with too much work. I went with
Too much work.
full
Solid
birds or no birds.
Solid birds or no birds? Yeah. I don't. What was the? Do you have the scales handy?
1 through 5.
You gotta pick a number.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 2 as well.
2. All right. Well, there you
Yeah.
go. We might pick it up if it's on sale and we're already at the store. And I think that's a great way
That's
to put
yeah.
it. Yeah. Like I wouldn't,
Yeah, wouldn't say no to it.
I wouldn't head out, but yeah,
Fair. Well, I was more generous with my birds.
that's all right. So anyways, drunken birds, we got 2 and we got 3. So that is the bent stick stocking stuffer. Now, don't take my 2 as a bad beer. It's just simply that.
I went with 3 because it's not bad. It tastes good. It just isn't what I thought it would taste
Yeah.
like.
Like-
So I'm not going higher.
We have a comparison with Bow River Brewing's
like a
gingerbread
very
lager.
Heavy gingerbread, yeah.
And
I'll
that
give them bonus
is-
points for the design of the can.
Yeah, I
I
It's a
do
agree.
great
appreciate
can.
the design of the can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got like a Santa wizard on there.
Yeah,
know, his
that's
beard
kind of
is so
why I
long.
saw that.
Yeah, it's kind of themed in the TNL
Santa wizard.
esque. All right, so anybody else here tried the beer? Let us know.
From Edmonton.
Sean Allison's calling in from Mexico, having a Corona. Saw lots of fish snorkeling today, but didn't catch any for the first time ever. I think that's a common theme with him.
Is there
And Bruce says
UFAs
UFA for
in,
life.
Do they have UFAs in Mexico?
Well, there is one there now.
Yeah.
And Craig's going there tomorrow, so maybe there's 2.
Best farmer.
And Bruce was there in the spring.
Santa.
Give the can a wiggle.
Who said that?
Cam.
You gotta shake it. Give it to your 9-month-old and
Cam's,
tease on it.
is that how the MGD gets flavor?
the tannins?
the tannins get them released from the bottom.
Didn't change a thing.
No, I don't think the good stuff is there. All right, is it fermented? Might have needed to roll the can.
Well, this is great information to let us know after we open the can. Too good.
I'm really shaking it here.
Yeah, I keep wanting it to get better. It's just okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad. Not bad. Just
Did you shake it a
I
little
shook it
better?
real good.
Okay,
I
no,
gave it
it's
the
not
whirl.
working. It's not working.
yeah.
Anyways, that's Beer 30, and every week we'll be doing a beer review. And what we hope to do this year, folks, because we want you guys to be a part of the beer review. So we did have a list together, and it's changing. And so hopefully I can get a list out to the group, to everybody, so that you guys know which beers to pick up, so that you can try them with us and tell us that we are wrong or right, or
just
I mean, it is what it is, but we are a fam, so we might as well try all these together.
Yeah.
Now it's flat. Yeah, Ted, because we shook it. Zach said cover the hole and shake it.
Oh,
Is that our beer or is that each other? See, want us to do it together. All right.
Oh, Zach. Yeah, Ron says suck it down and move on. That was a story of your prison career.
It's still my story. Why did it have to end in jail?
Well,
I ain't going back to jail.
I won't survive another go.
All right. We have scratch and sniff stickers and we have edibles. Whatever helps the teething baby.
Too good.
All right, Cole Ellison, you got anything else to say to the crew before we bring in the Doobie Brothers?
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
I guess a Merry Christmas to the TNL fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Thanks, everybody. And looking forward to another great year. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing how many new faces are going to come out. What do you got to say?
Scratch.
Oh, he'd be good for the ASMR episode.
Yeah. Just be chewing on. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Love you all.
Yeah.
And
Beauty.
Yeah, we'll see you in the wins column.
The wins. We can't wait for the wins. Stick around, folks, because at the end of the show, that's most people's favorite part. So what I was trying to do earlier was figure out how to do this, and then I did that, and then I forgot to do that.
This and that and that.
Still not showing up. Anyways, that's how it goes. Questions about fly tying. Anybody have questions? We can go over what you need, what you don't have in your kit. What are some of the... Tim, just go over some basic things that people will need for to get the season going.
Absolutely. So you heard quite a bit of it in the intro that Dana had done. But yeah, let's talk through some kind of the essentials. So there's going to be some things that are must-have, and there's going to be some things that would be nice to have. Okay, so starting out on the must-haves, you're going to need a vise, okay, of some kind. And like Dana went through, there's definitely some different levels of vise that you can get. There's definitely very entry-level ones. My suggestion would be, if you're going to give a good go to doing some tying, at least go with some type of rotary vise, okay? That just means that we can turn the flies upside down. So if you see my vise here, it spins. Just anything that allows you to turn that fly, there we go, turn that fly and be able to work at it from a few different angles. That's just going to be a super advantageous thing when it comes to tying flies, and it really ups your skill level. And you don't have to break the bank to get a rotary vise. There's so many different levels, but this is going to be a big one. A vise that holds the hook well, and that's what we always kind of say. I don't care whether you spend $1,000 on an oar vise, or if you spend $150 at Cabela's, or you get something kind of mid-grade. So this is a Stonefo kind of mid-grade, very similar to a Regal, but it's just a different style of clamping jaw, as you can kind of see there. But what it's going to do for you is hold a hook well, and that's what we really need when we're tying flies, if we want to be able to have a good opportunity to do it well. We also have types like this one. This is a table clamp vise. You can kind of go anywhere with it. You can put it on a table somewhere. Only downside to this, you kind of have to have an appropriate size table for it to work on. Whereas ones like this guy here that have a built-in base, this base down here is really heavy, and it's going to sit on any surface that you want to tie on. So there's just a few examples of some vices that you're going to need. As for tools, there is a laundry list of stuff, and I'll introduce you to some things maybe you've never seen before or used, but there is going to be a few essentials on the patterns that we have. You can kind of see on the wall behind me that we're going to go through. In all these flies this season, there's going to be a few major things we need. So number one, let's go to something that holds thread. Okay, so you got to have a bobbin. Okay, a bobbin, as you can see here, it's just a tool that's going to hold thread for us. Now, whether that's that style of bobbin, I've got a Norvise bobbin here. This is a kind of a new one we're trying that's also a retractable bobbin. It's an auto bobbin as well, not a Norvise one, it's a different one. We're going to go through in depth a little bit later on in the next coming shows why we like this, what we like about it, what we don't. There's also standard bobbins that don't have an auto bobbin feature, and they just look like this, and they're very inexpensive. These guys, you probably get one for $10 or $15. But we definitely need something that's going to hold thread for us. as that's a pretty essential part of tying our flies. So we've got our vise, we've got our bobbin. Okay, now next really important thing is going to be having, and I'm going to say 2 pairs of scissors. Okay, and the reason I say 2 is you're going to want to have a pair of these guys here that sit on my table. These actually aren't actually yet. I can't find the crummy Dana scissors, but I like a pair of scissors that I can cut wire with, or that I can cut material that I know is going to dull the scissor quite quickly. I want to have a set of scissors that aren't super good. Okay, then you're going to want to have a nice pair of scissors. So, you know, something like this. There's so many different ones. Scissors that are going to have a really good, let's see if I can show you these a little better. These have like serrated edges on them. They're also very fine tip. You're going to want a pair of scissors like that for when we're working with deer hair or we're reaching in to snip out materials. You need something that's got a really good tip. So I would say 2 pairs of scissors. If you want to go crazy, there's so many different like lengths of blades and tips and curved tips and everything. Go crazy with the scissors, but 2 would be very essential. Beyond that, the next really important thing. So recap, we've got our vise, okay? We've got our bobbins, we've got some scissors. Next important piece here is going to be a whip finish tool, okay? You're going to see me use this a ton see if I can get this focus. A ton this season. This is how we're going to finish off a fly and get a knot at the front of the head of our fly so that we can finish a fly off. Resin's important at the end, yeah, but having a good knot at the end is very important. It saves our work. It also just makes everything more secure. So some type of whip finish. There's different designs. They all work the same for the most part. Something else that works in that category, if whip finishes are kind of a bit of a struggle for you, something that I also like to really use, and this is a very simple tool. See if I can get this to focus. This is a half hitch tool. So it's hard to see, it won't focus, but there's a little hole in the end of this tool. It's another really, really simple and cheap way to learn how to finish knots on a fly, okay? So those are kind of like the absolute must-haves. Now, as we get a little bit more into the season and we're tying some of the flies, right off the go, we're not going to use everything at once, but as we work into the season, there's a couple more things that I would suggest you picking up. Now this guy here, this is a dubbing spinner, okay? We're going to use one of these quite a bit for different tasks, but very important to have one of these as we go through. It's going to be hard to get by on some flies if we don't have a dubbing spinner. There are some ways of like splitting the thread and such that can work, but that is going to be a tool that we use. Okay, so I'm gonna cap those at like our essentials. Now there's other tools. There's bodkins, like this little guy. Again, probably gonna be hard to see. It's more or less just a little needle. It helps to work in and around materials and pull materials out sometime. We also like to have some type of comb or Velcro brush. Now this is a very simple one that we made just on like a tongue depressor and a piece of Velcro. Also, a very, very good tool to have is for picking out materials out of the fly. Sometimes we're gonna like take a fly and brush it up or whatever. It's good to have one of those, or a comb. Comb can work as well, which everybody kind of normally has one laying around. Now, I know I said I was away from the essential stuff, but we're gonna slide back into that category for just a second. And that's gonna come to our resins. So great, you tied a fly, it looks great, it's probably gonna fish great, but as soon as we catch something with it or have a fish strike it, if we haven't secured it properly with resin and cured it, likely it's going to fall apart after one fish, which isn't a super advantageous thing. You want to be able to get lots of fish out of each of your flies. So resins, there's going to be a whole ton of them. As simple as some nail polish, some Sally Hansen's, very good. I've used this for years for lots of different stuff. You can move into super glues are really good ones. So having some fly tire Z-Ment or some type of super glue, there's certain flies that's a very applicable thing. We move into our UV resins. Now this would be a little fancier way of getting around it. This is Solar Res. Let's see if I can get that one to focus for you. It's a UV cure. So when I put that on a fly, I'm gonna then take my UV torch, which is actually a UV light, okay? And that's gonna cure that resin instantly, which is awesome, okay? So that resin, instead of having to wait for it to dry or anything, as soon as I hit it with that light for about 4 or 5 seconds, it's cured and I don't have to worry about it moving anymore. So dabble in the UV resins. What I'm gonna say that I use the most of is the Solarez Bone Dry, and the logo's gone off this little container, but that's what this is. Now it's a super thin resin, so it soaks into materials really well. and you can hit it with the light. I'll use this on 90% of the flies we tie this season. Solarez bone dry. Okay, very, very good resin. Okay, it's very super thin, and then we're gonna cure with that. That covers all of our resins, guys. That's an important one. And that's for Xena. That's our fancy character who used to crash her show all the time every time we did this with her. But she's a great reminder of it's time to resin your fly. Now, there are going to be a few other tools. If you look into the flies that we have this season, we do have some deer hair we're going to be working with. So having a hair stacker is also a good idea to have around. There are ways to get around it or to not actually stack the hair. But if we do have deer hair we're working with, you're going to see me do it with a hair stacker. Okay, it's a 2-piece thing. Put the deer hair in there. We wrap it on the table. It aligns the hair. It's a great way of working with deer hair. Okay. That is where I'm gonna finish off the tools. Okay, now I gave you lots of options. I gave you 4 or 5 like essentials that you're gonna need. The only thing I didn't mention was thread, which we talked about earlier. There's so many different types of threads, colors, thicknesses. My biggest recommendation when it comes to thread, as it's not something that we provide in the kit if you've purchased the kit, is that you kind of stick to, I would say 3 colors. Okay, now we might use red or something once in a while, but the main 3 colors we go with is black, white, and olive. If you have those 3 colors, you can get away with just about anything. The white one especially, because all you need is like a permanent marker with like red or black or green, and you can color that thread and whip finish it, and then you basically matched any fly you ever need to. Exactly, just like that. Now, we are gonna use different thicknesses of threads, so don't get overwhelmed by that. Buy something that's a little thicker and something that's a little thinner. You're gonna realize really quickly working with thinner thread, you're gonna break it more often. You're gonna maybe have some frustration with it, but with the smaller flies, and we do have some little nymphs this year, you're gonna need that thinner thread. Personally, for myself, the threads that I really like to use, let me see if I can grab one here. You'll probably see me use this brand of thread a lot. Not everybody loves it. For me, I'm very used to it. I like it a lot. This is Ultra Thread UTC. Okay, I'll put it down here so you can see it. It's very shiny. There you go. So UTC. Now this is a UTC 70. A 70 denier thread is going to be thinner than a 140. Okay, so lower the number, the thinner it is. I use mostly 140 and 70. So 140 is going to be a thicker thread for maybe our streamers and things like that. You can get away with it. And then for any of my nymphs or my dry flies, I'm likely going to be using a 70 denier. Now, if you want to keep it super simple, just go grab yourself those 3 colors in those 2 sizes. You need 6 spools of thread. That'll get you more than through this season of tying. And these guys are probably $1.50 each. Fairly inexpensive when it comes to thread. Okay. Oh, that was an exhaustive list, I think. But I think we covered it. Did I miss anything, Dane, that you can think of off the top of your head?
No, but what I just wanted to add, because Troy Tracy had a question here. Just going back up to find it.
It's right there. Back down. Now it's right at the top. There you go.
Are some jaws better than others? So I guess the question could be, well, jaws are better for application A. Jaws are better for application B. So
yeah.
Which jaws did you have and which hooks were moving? Yeah.
So the Troy specific question was to a Norvise. So you'll see that that's what we're going to tie on all season. This is my favorite vise, not my favorite company, but my favorite vise.
That's a good one.
Anyways, I'm not going to say any more about that.
That's what makes you beautiful.
Thank you. Love the vise. What I suggest with this is you're going to see me almost the entire season. I'm going to tie on the shank jaw. Okay. I have found that it is overall for all the flies is the most effective jaw. I get lots of access into the bottom of the hook shank, things that are sometimes a limitation of the other jaws. And I'll show you what the other ones look like. So we have, this is what they call a midge jaw.
Do you want me to let's go back
over
here
to the fly if you can. So this one is called the midge jaw. I think this was the dumbest jaw they made, honestly, because it's the same as this one. It's just put on an angle, and I don't need that kind of access.
It's to get your hand away from the.
It is.
But
I don't know. I've used it 3 times my life. I hate it. But then there is 2 other ones as well. This is the standard one. So this is what it comes with originally. This is also going to be really good for most flies. Okay. I wouldn't say for big streamers, and I wouldn't say for super tiny dries or nymphs, but overall your general like 14, 16, 18s, you're going to get away with it on this vise quite easily. And then they make the big game jaws, the predator jaws, I think they call them. And it's basically just a bigger version of this guy, and it's designed to hold bigger hooks, and it really does. I've had great success on about as big of saltwater, streamer patterns that you could want to tie, and being able to keep them secure in this. Now there is a bit of a trick, Troy, to how you set them. It is important that you adjust this screw when you put it in. So if you can just close it super easy and the hook's still moving, you need to open it back up. You need to tighten that set screw just a little bit more and go back again.
I usually like kind of get it to just hold with the set screw.
Yeah.
And then tighten it with the arm underneath.
If you look at this one here, I'll put a new hook in here. So if I were to take a hook and I'm gonna set this, like Dana said, I'm gonna kind of come in here till I feel a little bit of resistance on that hook. Then I should have to work to close that. Okay, so it shouldn't just fold in. Now, the best check for it is I just do this. If I'm changing the angle of that hook in my vise, I need to tighten it again. And this is gonna go for any vise that you're using. Regal's a little different because it's a clamp, but any other vise that you can adjust the tension, you're gonna wanna get it fairly snug before you close it. And you shouldn't be able to move that hook before you start tying. Because if you can, it's just gonna get worse as you tie on it. But that's a great question, really good.
Lots of stuff to talk about as the season goes on, which is exactly why the live stream is so important, because we don't have all the answers. We can just make conversation. You guys tend to be the ones that have the answers. So when we can create a space like this where you guys can ask the questions, and then we can try to answer, and you guys can help each other out and answer as well.
Yeah.
Which is what's really cool about TNL, kind of versus like a fly tying night, is it the diversity of the group and the geographical diversity. And like Tim said earlier, it's like, it's snowing out, you don't want to drive or whatever. It's like we can meet and gather every single Thursday as long as Tim drives to get down here.
I'll always be here.
Always be here. Sometimes Tim has sleepovers, and those nights get pretty fun. And anyways, just kind of got off topic there, but just a quick tidbit about Norvise. They used to sponsor the show. They found that it wasn't worth their money based on their record sales of Norvises. And I only say that because I feel like we should not use a Norvise, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is we used a Norvise. Tim used a Norvise before Norvise helped out with the show. And to be completely transparent, it's the honesty of, if somebody wants to help sponsor or, throw a little bit of money towards the show, it's like, it's not going to make us push a product that we don't already love. And so, when Norvise a couple years ago, just said that it wasn't worth their couple $100, we still use the Norvise because we love the vise, and Tim loves the vise, and it is what it is, guys. It's just, should we look to find someone else, blah, blah, blah? We love a Norvise. So here we are, still using a Norvise, still telling you what we love about it.
Yeah.
But that's what we want to bring to the show, is not that we can be bought to be talking about a product.
Yeah. And I think it's even more than brand specifics and things like that. We will be honest about the products that we use and why we love them. We're always going to feel free to ask questions about that stuff because we're an open book. But that's what's nice about this. And I can be completely transparent in it as well, as I'm not the best fly tyer out there. I will make mistakes, just like I know you'll make mistakes throughout the season, whether it happens live or not. I make mistakes, and I spend a lot of time preparing to tie these flies so that hopefully I don't. But I'm not the best at this. You guys have information. I can't tell you how much I've learned from you guys over the years with your suggestions. This is also, we're growing in this as we do it too. So don't put any of us on a pedestal because you guys are on the same level. Just give us information if you have it, or if you have suggestions, just drop in the comments. It's probably a question somebody else has, and it'll just add to the show. So that's what it's all about. That's why we do the live portion of this, is so we can all help each other.
And I just want to stress that again about the Norvice. Like Troy said, he bought one because of us. It's like the honesty about what takes place here is just like the Norvice would. I mean, I can attest to it. Getting a Norvice made fly tying fun again. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people get caught up in the politics and the drama of brands, which is fair. It's your right to do that. But I just really want you guys to know that it's like, you know, the resin, Solarez, they have nothing to do with us. We've reached out to them to like, just give us some resin and nothing, but it's the best resin that we've found.
Yeah, we found, yeah.
And so we'll continue to use it and tell you guys that we love it. And then you guys go get it. It's just like the beers. Like we try a beer, you try a beer. We might like it. You might not like it. And I think that's kind of what's been really fun about TNL is just always keeping the boundaries of honesty and what takes place in the show here. All right. Okay, so what I wanted to do before we check out the Doobie Brothers is just kind of walk you through, like, we did the video at the start, but I know a lot of people don't jump in right at the beginning. Is, you know, we've got a lot of new people watching right now. So it's really important that in your kits, there's a QR code, okay? And on each of those bags inside of your kit, this is just with your guys' help over the last 4 years, is we've created this where if you scan that QR code, it's going to bring you to this website. Okay, you're going to see all the patterns that we are going to tie this year. You can go online here. You can buy your kits. We have last year's kits with 26 patterns, and I think there's only 2 left, and they're on for $99.
$99. That's
and you can go tie all those flies because you can watch all of the quick ties, and it's the same. It's just the live streams aren't live; they're just live before. So, anyways, you scan that QR code on your package, and then you're gonna look at the package and whatever episode it says, you're gonna click on that episode. Okay, so for episode 1, you're gonna have the San Juan worm. Now, you can also follow the show, and you don't need to buy a kit because the recipes are all here for all 13 episodes, all 26 patterns. You can go to your fly shop and you can buy this and tie along with us. And if purchasing a kit is not in your whatever, go ahead, grab the materials. What I also did this year is I went through and I sourced out all the material, and I figured out how much it would cost you to go get materials to tie the San Juan worm. Now you can probably tie 25 flies with that price. The mold midge, same thing right here. I sourced out all the material, and we're estimated that about 36. So, you know, add those 2 flies up, you're at $50 or whatever. And now, yes, you can tie a lot more than the 5 or 6 that are in your kit, which is fine. But the reason the kits are fun is because it's all ready for you, just the material, the sample size material. You can learn to tie the fly. If you love it, for the cost, it's super cheap. If you love the mold midge, then you're going to go to your fly shop and you're going to go take them this recipe, and you're going to buy all the material, and you're going to sit down and tie yourself 100 mold midges, right? But how many times have you wanted to try a pattern and you've got like 1 or 2 into it, and it's just not for you?
Yeah, a lot.
And you've got $100 of marabou and schlappen in fluorescent pink, and you just don't want to use it anymore. So it's kind of what works out really good here. So anyways, once the show gets going, you're going to be able to purchase the individual kit, which is separate. Like it's for kind of different people than this group. Or you're going to click on here. Can't see, it doesn't show up. This button there, learn to tie. And that's where you're going to find the quick tie. So you click on that. It's Tim's quick tie. He's going to walk you through how to tie that fly. So if you missed the live stream, this is your resource, your one-stop resource for all of that. And that's just kind of how it works for every single episode.
Yeah,
Ken's still looking for the roll of dimes that Adrian or Ken, the other Ken left on there.
Oh, man.
For a keyring torch, well, our good friend Blake Teague sent us up these ones, which I believe are for like plumbers or, to be honest, wherever he found these is truly outstanding. And you can go on Amazon and just find a UV light. Okay?
Yeah, I would say don't get
Caught up in the like $100.
I bought one. I got caught up. And I'll say that maybe it's a little more powerful and cures like a second quicker, but it is not worth buying a $200 curing light.
Yeah.
Like $15-20 probably is what you need to spend. Don't go crazy.
Yeah. Holy darn, it's hot in here. We don't have commercials to take breaks. So what are we going to do next? Well, we're going to head back to...
Oh, the Doobie Bros.
Doobie brothers.
What's up, guys? You're all quiet.
I think the cat got their tongue or they're just passed out.
Why don't you tell us who you are or where you're from?
Brent Struthers.
Sorry, it's Doobie One.
Doobie One, a.k.a. Brent Struthers, in from Calgary.
Alistair
Doobie.
Tim, did you almost spit that out?
I did.
Adrian from Calgary.
Nice.
And Doobie 3, Troy from Red Deer, one of the FFBR guides.
Nice. So,
Shameless plug.
Thanks for coming out.
What's that?
Shameless plug.
So you guys kind of look like you're matching into the couch there. What's that all about?
Super awesome. Fly fishing Bull River.
Grandma's couch pattern.
Yeah, Grandma's couch pattern, sun shirts.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Grandma had a set of drapes that looked like this too.
Oh, well, if the curtain matches
stole
the,
off the window
drapes,
sign.
I don't know how you know that about your grandma.
Yeah.
Why don't one of you turn around?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
It feels
jeez.
nice.
Let's see if we can wedge ourselves out of here to do that.
Adrian could turn around and pretend you're looking for the roll of dimes.
Where are the dimes?
Where's the dimes?
You gotta face the wall.
Just face the wall, grab your ankles.
There it is.
Wow, look at that. The grandma's couch sun shirt.
It's great.
Right from the 70s. I was a 70s baby.
Are you? Ah, you're so old.
Yeah.
Tim wouldn't know about the 70s.
Nope.
Nope. I barely
All right.
caught the 80s.
Thanks, Doobie 2.
Alistair.
What? Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Troy and Olite Arkfield, Ritzko. So Ritzko said he uses sap on his flies to like be the resin.
Yeah, probably. Makes sense.
No, it's because they're
That's
in
just
the
where he
trees.
casts all the
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Troy knows.
There's
That
a reason we
because-
call
I
him Tree
resemble that
Roy.
remark.
You resemble or resent?
Yeah.
No, I don't resent it.
Tree.
Tree Roy. Oh, man.
Just get a little tighter in on you boys.
So,
What happens on the couch stays on the couch.
yeah.
Well, what stays on the couch happens on the couch.
Well, bad doke jug. Bad doke jug. Oh,
Where's he?
man.
There he
How'd
is.
that go
Oh,
again,
speaking
Tim?
of bad joke,
Bad
Doug. Bad
joke.
Doug joke.
That's a
All right,
twister.
Elaine Lee says, guys, this is Bad Joke Doug. Bad Joke Doug, I saw a video of pre-brewery TNL, and there's Bad Joke Doug. He is like, OG is an OG. Oh, Cole now says this is what he wants for Christmas.
Ah.
Well, he's on the road, ready for the win. So, what are Shark's 2 most favorite words?
Man overboard. That's good. A good clean joke from Doug. That's a win. Nothing but
Crickets.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good,
Really weird moment. Zach, why don't you come up and sit on the couch?
Doug. Yeah.
And Paul, why don't you come up and sit on the couch? Why don't you guys all come up and sit on the couch?
All
All right.
We'll join you.
Couch people.
a
Adrian,
limit.
anyone need another beer to sample?
Yes, please.
All right.
Was that how many yays?
2. Adrian.
Oh, none for me.
Just 1.
For who?
Doobie 1.
Doobie 1 is going to get down with a nitro stout.
Pumpkin spice.
Okay, so it says flip over, pour hard, let settle, and enjoy.
You need a glass?
Probably.
Well, you're going to try it.
Can't help you with that.
Okay.
You want to go get glasses?
Okay, just let's do something here that we haven't shown you guys yet, and it's called the Baking Cam. Where are these from, Tim?
We got some special folks. Kat and Dean, good friends of TNL up from Black Falls, had the special order for our night tonight, our Christmas episode. Those are some beautiful cannoli bites. They're sweet capones. Yeah. I cannot confirm or deny that we have eaten any of them yet.
That's
but
just live. That's just live. They're sitting up there waiting. It's bright out still.
yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Kat and Dean. That was awesome and great to see you
Yeah.
today as well.
so yeah, every week we
Have something on the bacon cam.
Yeah, we have something on the bacon cam. Okay, so it says flip over and pour hard. I think this is going to be it. Remember the last time I had a disaster like this? The baking cam. Every week we're going to throw up our favorite baker's baking cam. We got some people lined up this year.
Do we?
Local. And I'm telling you what, Ted keeps bringing over stuff if it works out. Oh, Novland's in the house.
What's up, buddy?
Travis made back in time to see the food. And I don't think Struthers poured it hard. I think he just half-arsed it.
That's a dark one. That
Well,
one.
while you're back here, trying to find some
That's a
up.
1 for sure.
I think it's gonna be so good.
Why can't we have like better Christmas music? Okay.
Oh.
Now what we need to do is remove the rankings. All right, folks, we got about 20 minutes left in the show. We got about 5 more minutes left in the beer tasting category, and then we're going to head into, I don't know.
Some winteroos.
Yep.
I'm intrigued by this one. It's super dark. Ooh, that's a hard pour.
Let's get to the top.
I don't think hard was the way to go.
Your mustache looks like you were drinking.
I think what they wanted us to do was pour in the toilet hard. Oh, that's first sip.
Maybe
First
the
sip.
head just has to like settle. I don't know.
Like when you're baking, where does the raisin go?
Doobie 1. How was the first sip? Oh, I muted them. Troy was fondling on his wiener.
What do you think?
Well, I'm not a pumpkin spice guy, so.
Yeah, you are. You are.
He's a Blumpkin Spice guy.
I'll pass.
He's down for the spicy Blumpkins.
On Grandma's couch.
Oh, where the drapes match the curtains. It comes full circle here, folks. It always does. Guys, relax. It said let it settle.
Yeah, you gotta give it some time.
Again, the beer supplied by our friend Ted Died Rich.
Thanks, Ted. Thank you very much.
La, 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 la. We should have karaoke one night.
No, we should.
Get the bearded nipple back together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The beard. Show the photo of the bearded nipple. That was one of the most epic episodes.
It's good to see you.
That
as
was
well,
the
Mr.
bearded
Novel.
nipple. That's our band. That
was fantastic.
Tim, you look. Speaking of prison, it's Joel Satherwood said, "Just don't Google spicy blumpkin."
Once again, wise words from Mr. Sather.
Wise words from Mr. Sather. And now his Christmas shopping list will be full of spicy blumpkins. Once you look it up once. All right. Okay.
You ready? John says it's just to make a creamy head on it. So you gotta you're supposed to enjoy the. I think you're supposed to enjoy the head.
I think you
just
just
said that
gotta
with a
let it
straight
settle.
face.
I think you just gotta let it settle.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, give me some better music.
So Ray says you're supposed to open, then put glass over the can, then tip over and slowly pull the can away as it empties.
Well, Ray, I'm gonna show you the can. Okay, we didn't even read you where it was from. We got so excited to just. Oh, it's Rail Yard. It's set by Caravel. This is kind of our roots.
Yeah, a little bit.
Action on the tracks. An inbound train with freight cars full of hops and grain. The crew comes alive. Their shadows too. Blurred figures taking advantage of the layup. Laying down spray paint. And now I feel like it tastes like railway ties. This is the place, the junction of art and harvest. This is Rail Yard Brewing. With a robust espresso roast aroma, the pumpkin spice latte nitro stout expertly blends a creamy texture with roasted malt, cloves, rich vanilla, and cinnamon. A perfect blend of your favorite fall flavors. And whoever was making fun of my pouring, it says flip over, and now it changes so it's upside down. It says pour hard, enjoy, settle, enjoy.
Well,
it literally shows it going straight to the top. See that?
Yeah,
See?
look at that.
It says giver.
Giver.
Okay, Struthers,
Johnny
you
looks
half
up.
done yours?
No.
Okay, you're waiting for me to give it a review.
Yeah. Johnny's pissed.
Johnny's pissed at it. Yeah.
See that?
He's a partier. Loves the TNL family already. Been in the house.
That's not a decaf latte, Tim.
Well, because I don't have time to
ready to
think
review.
about it.
You stole my number.
Oh,
Is there like 0?
Yeah, I think we do need a zero bird because I wouldn't drink it magically even if it was in my
well,
head.
it was,
I
and you
know.
drank it,
I
so
did. I get, but that was the first sip. It
Friends
doesn't count.
don't let friends drink bad beer.
that's about where that one ends, folks.
It's like a Shiver Me Timbers beer.
Do this,
That doesn't help. Yum,
and
yum,
it's
yum.
like,
Or this. Bleh.
Can I change my number on this one if we're comparing the two? Because this is a little
well,
better.
we can't compare them to each other.
I had to cleanse my palate.
Oh,
with
that
one.
that is rough. That's rough. It's a technique I was showing. Yes, right. That is right. And what is the ball in Guinness? The little malt ball.
Isn't that supposed to help with the whole head thing? I don't know.
Yeah, wind absorber.
If you want to quit smoking, grab a can of this and lick it. Lick it.
Now I can't remember.
That
I'm curious
ends
what
my
that's from.
broadcast night. Struthers, you can turn that beer in anytime you want, and I will hand you a better one.
Can't do that quick enough right now.
Oh, look at what we're learning here. So the small white ball in a can of Guinness is a widget that releases nitrogen and beer into the can when it's open, creating the creamy head that is characteristic of Guinness.
All right, handed him my favorite beer.
Back to the roots.
Have you not had this one?
Yes, I had this one. This is
Oh,
this
gingerbread
is
lager.
where, this is the beginning of my time with TNL
I know, the Bow River Brewing.
and the good old gingerbread lager.
It does request that you give it a little swoosh.
A swish. Okay.
Subtle shake to get the flavors. A rose. Roger, next time someone says, don't Google that, I'm going to listen.
Yeah, the gingerbread always comes out at this time of year for sure. It's definitely a staple for Christmas.
Isn't it a good beer?
It's amazing.
I give that a 5.
Yeah. What's a 5?
Well, let me head back there and see what a 5 is.
What's 5?
Sell my car and ride a unicycle across the country just to get this beer.
That's fantastic.
So maybe a 4?
Yeah.
No, I
Sticking with it.
I love that beer.
I'll give a 4. What's a 4?
Good thing you don't have to
4.
ride across country.
Right?
Would plan a weekend getaway with
brewery stops for the gram.
It's good.
I would go far for that beer. That is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
The Bow River Brewing Gingerbread Lager. It
guess we're
is
gonna have to
everything
get
it says it is.
Yeah.
A skit to see the unicycle. Hey, Dana.
I'm down.
'Kay.
Find me a unicycle.
All right.
I
Challenge
too
accepted.
would like to see this.
I'm down for
I think
it.
Dana should be the Grinch again.
There's 0% chance you'll do it.
Well, let's just say this, Troy. Before I jumped into the Grinch suit, I was an extra large, and now I'm wearing a medium sweatshirt. Okay. So
Miracles happen.
if that doesn't speak to
The
the
miracles on TNL Street.
Yeah.
Never stop.
yeah, Barry said it best. Stout is the beer you drink when the fridge is empty.
I do feel that way. And I know everybody's palate's different, but my palate is not developed enough for that, I guess.
No. I throw beer down the toilet, the stout beers.
Ugh.
Yeah. So January 2nd is our first official episode.
Yeah,
That one will be tying some flies. We'll be starting with one of the most basic yet most effective patterns, the red worm, the chenille worm.
Yeah, San Juan.
San Juan worm. The San Juan worm was invented back in 1845. And it's considered a nymph. So I think it was Roger that might never catch fish again.
Oh, man.
Oh, those dry fly purists. And then we're also going to be tying the mole midge, which might be a little trickier, but only because it's really small. So, best way to prepare for the show is to get something like a tying dish. We have these. So take your weed and substances off.
We borrowed it
Empty
from the bros.
empty your material, put it on here. Okay, get it sorted out. The beads, the hooks, the materials, and then you're ready to tie. And we always don't know which one we go with first, so just be prepared.
Yeah.
Should we be better? Have a better system?
I think you got to have a little bit of randomness in your life.
That's right. Well, this show is all full of random. So, something else we do on the show is we play Fly Ingo.
Yes.
There it is.
Okay, so goes a little bit like this. Your bingo cards are not ready to be downloaded, but thanks to our friends at Fish Pond, they are the key sponsors of this year's Fish Pond Fly Go.
Captain Klein.
So you can expect to receive some really fascinating gifts from our friends at Fish Pond, and as well from Tim and Dana
Yeah.
at TNL, and that's how it goes there. The Fish Pond Flamingo is going to happen every single week. You need nothing other than to download yourself a free bingo card. And when they become available, they will be on the website there, flyfishingbover.com, TNLS7. As I said earlier, that is everything, your everything resource page for the entire season. So announcements, anything like that will be on that page. But most importantly, you just go download a free bingo card. And then that little black square in the middle will be our call box. And we have a program that does it. It generates random calls. And if you win, well, it's not quite over yet. Because the mystery of TNL has a wizard.
Not the mighty Wizard of Oz either.
And if you if you read,
I hate that guy.
Struthers has taken a beating from the wizard. So back in the land of TNL when it began, there was a young angler named Finn. And Finn had all the secrets of the land and the river. And Finn was not afraid to share those secrets with his friends that he called the TNL Fam. And one night the wizard showed up and was pissed. And he was actually really mad that Finn kept sharing all these secrets with everybody in the area. And he said, stop sharing your secrets. And Finn said, I won't do this. But then there was a consequence to this where the wizard said, if you don't stop sharing these secrets, I will make all your friends face the doors of doom. So, because that is a tradition that began at the origin of TNL, it carries on. And if you win Flyingo, you might have to go face the wizard and the doors of doom.
And sometimes,
but just like every good story that you read on the internet or watch in the theater, there's always a hero.
There is.
And so the hero of this story is a gentleman named Captain Clutch. And Captain Clutch emerged from the thick of the woods and said, I will grant immunity to anybody who carries with them my special sticker. So the captain granted anybody who carried with them the sticker, the Captain Clutch, immunity. So when they won Flyingo, they did not have to go to the doors of doom and face the wizard. But the sticker didn't come for free, my friends. There was a subtle cost. And if you head over to our website, www.flyfishingboardward.com/store, you're going to find yourself in the stickers in the Thursday Night Live department, the Captain Clutch sticker. And if you purchase yourself a Captain Clutch sticker, you too will be immune from the wizard, just as anybody who held the sticker back in the day. And that's just kind of how we do. We tradition forward. So get a sticker. You're immune. You win. You win. You don't have to go face the wizard. But if you don't believe me, just
try not buying one.
Just try not buying one. See what happens.
And play the odds.
Play the odds. So the Doors of Doom, something looks like this.
How'd that go? No, wow.
The Doors of Doom is a little bit of a game.
And I've bought my sticker.
Yes. And Struthers not only buys himself a sticker, he buys an extra one that we are allowed to give to somebody because he's that good of a guy. And he's afraid.
He's been through it.
I just don't want anybody else to have
PTSD. So it kind of looks like this. There's 9 different doors, and the wizard will make you choose.
Happy place. Happy place.
And you'll have to choose a door. And behind one of these doors, as you can see right there, door number 3 is the winner. So you will choose a door. So we can play a pseudo game, and I'll shuffle the doors. The doors are shuffling. The doors are shuffled. Troy, choose the door.
7.
And that means Troy lost. So Troy would lose all of the prizes. And the prizes range from $200 to $500 worth of gifts. And all Troy had to do was go buy a Captain Clutch sticker, and he didn't. And
I have the one out of the drawer over there.
And, nope, Struthers didn't donate it to you. So that's kind of how the Doors of Doom works, and the bingo and Flyingo.
We're couch partners, I thought.
Well, you absolutely got toasted.
Yeah.
The funny part is you thought I had the ability to shuffle the doors when I actually didn't have the ability to shuffle the doors. So 3 was the winner still. But I do have the ability to shuffle the doors between episodes. Just not like this. No, and you already lost. The wizard has beaten you with his cane. Life has never been the same. So,
sometimes the wizard takes your soul, and sometimes the captain giveth back.
Free.
Because my friend Tim over here.
I'm scared to open my mouth.
Why doesn't he know?
Never. That's what it is. Yeah.
There it is. Simply the game goes on like this. Where the wizard treats everybody unequally. Nobody is special. Even our friend Troy over there.
Nothing comes for free.
Nothing comes for free.
Except all the free stuff.
Oh. Remember the time when Mr. Dickhow, the mayor, sat on the couch?
Yeah.
And we couldn't... Oh no. It was Norma.
It was
and
Norma.
we couldn't stop laughing at Oh, it's subtle. It's subtle. But that's what makes you beautiful. You don't know what that is, but you soon will, my friends. Oh, I think, one more check with the comments here. 4 a.m. comes quick in the east, only if you go to bed. But if you stay up, it never comes.
Never.
Just like spicy pumpkins.
I hope my mom and dad are watching.
Don't Google it.
Please don't Google.
Anyways, lots of weird things happen on the show. But ultimately,
I'm back. Yeah. Much better. I can take myself seriously.
This is the part of the show that we all roads. What's the quote? All rivers lead to
the ocean.
No, it's a.
All roads lead to Rome.
No, guys, it's a greatest fly fishing film ever.
What was that last quote? Oh man,
I'll look it up here because I don't want to look stupid. All right. Eventually, all things merge into one, and a river runs through it. Can't believe you guys never caught that.
You didn't get it either.
Yeah, well, that's me. My freaking head hurts from this wig.
Wig? What?
Gig. G-I-G. This
gotcha.
gig. I'm doing a gig here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to get on this medium-sized hood.
Cutting off the oxygen, cutting off the blood.
Adrian, what is wins?
What's important now? It can be good, it can be bad. I know I take it as what I'm grateful for. And it can be very little things. It can be really big things in your life. But it's what's important now and what you can kind of hold on to. And when you're going through the week, waiting for Thursday Night Live, you can think about that. And when you're thinking about it, it comes to you more naturally.
That's right. So, why don't you start us off? We'll go the couch people, and then we'll go Tim, and we'll go me.
No breaking of traditions today.
I always come last. Finish last.
My win is a happy, healthy family. Christmas is coming up, and everyone's excited. It's a little bit too excited for my little toddlers, but take that as a win too. And Thursday Night Live is starting back up again. I've got something to do on Thursdays. So that's my win.
Beautiful.
Go ahead, Mr. T-Roy.
Doobie 1, Doobie 3.
Doobie 3. My wins this week. Friendships that that are growing. They're still around that I'm thankful for, because there's some of those that may not have made it this week that I'm actually really thankful for. So, just thankful for friendships and people who are still here.
Nice.
Amazing. Last couple of weeks have been a grind here with work, kind of closing out the year. Able to take off some time with the family and spend the next 2 weeks with Christmas and reconnecting, but to be able to reconnect with the TNL family tonight, and looking forward to the future and the hugs that go around. And appreciate all you guys, and Merry Christmas.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
TNL Fam. All right, Tim.
It's my turn. My win for the week. Honestly, it's 100% today. I've just been anxiously awaiting Thursdays again. Every Thursday I get to come down and spend more than, just a little bit of time with Dana, and today's even better having some of the other guys around. But it's just so refreshing to come back here and be able to know that we're going to be connecting with you guys again, and getting to have, kind of like Troy said, it's just, you get your friendships are always there, but when you get to spend time with each other and get to hang and BS and talk about your hard stuff you're going through and the good stuff you're going through, and just being able to just sometimes just need someone to listen and need friends and advice. And that was my day today. I was so looking forward to it. Kind of sad it's almost over, but
just beginning.
Yeah, but it is. And I mean, selfishly for me, TNL is a lot of things, but for me, it's, and what we talk about a lot is being the community, but it is, it truly is. And so much of the support and what gets us through the winter is you guys and each other. So I'm grateful for everything we have here, and I'm grateful for all of you. And I'm super pumped for the season, getting back to teaching you guys, and just having a lot of good laughs and making some memories.
Well, I know what my win isn't, and it starts with Nitro Stout. Every once in a while, you come upon a dud. You have dud friends, you have dud people in your lives, and you got dud Nitro Stouts. And I, unfortunately, had one of those tonight. So, win of the week is the fact that we are here, arrived at Season 7. Now, if you're here and you're new and you're wondering what's going on, well, there has been 120 live streams that have gone before this one to make this one what it is. To make a space that we can have people sit here on a couch. To make a space that we call, that we get to call each other TNL Fam. We didn't originate that on day 1 or day 5. I don't know when it ever come to fruition. But it's because of 120 episodes of Tim driving down to Olds, of people coming down to sit on the couch, of us having long conversations over the summer about flies we want to tie, about ideas for the show. But in a little bit of a redundant fashion, it's said that you guys, without you guys being here, we don't have anything. We don't have a show. We don't have a Thursday night. We don't have TNL Fam. And I just want to thank you guys as we jump into another season, as things have changed with a lot of the relationships with TNL. And the win of the week is just very broad in the fact that it's just to see the constant names show up every single show as we jump into a new season. It's been 8 months and we just see the names pop up. Those are wins. Every time we see your name pop up, it's a win. And as the show evolves and changes and it dodges and we try to figure out what's needed from us and how to make it better and just how to serve the people, it's this one constant, which is you guys, your names. They keep showing up here. And to come back for another year and wonder, are we going to have 12 people? Are we going to have 200 people? It's that. The win is the names, the people that I keep saying show up here that are just, it's family, because I recognize them all. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work to put together a whole season of the show, but it's a lot of fun just knowing that our purpose from when we started this, and we had 2 people watching us when we were at the brewery, and I oftentimes take myself back to that first show and just watching you just awkward. Absolute deer in headlights to, the 10-minute rip you just did on all the tools you needed. And I'm watching you and I'm just it's a dude who knows his stuff. And so I just think the win is this. It's us. It's you guys. It's Tim. It's Troy. It's Adrian. It's Struthers. It's Cole. It's Allison. It's Johnny.
Dana.
It's me. It's us. I muted you guys because you fondle your mics. It's weird. But yeah, it's great. It's exciting. It's Christmas time. It's why it's really fun to do this Christmas episode, because it's just kind of the launch as we go into the Christmas season. If you buy your kits, that really helps keep the show going. And I know I've talked to a few people who have emailed back and forth, and the last thing they actually need is a box of material, as they have a fly shop full of material, and they do it to support the show. Whether they give that kit away to somebody, whatever. It's only a couple $100 for a kit, but those kits are truly what keep the show going, because it's not free, and those materials and the time that goes into that isn't free. So I encourage you, I leave you with a word of encouragement, is go forward and tell people about TNL. If you don't want to buy a kit or you can't buy a kit, that's fine, but go tell people, tell them to come watch TNL, because we want to keep growing this TNL fam, because none of us really knew each other in here before TNL. Truly. A little bit with Troy, a little bit with Tim, and we got Adrian and we got Struthers, and it's just pretty cool to see like we're just family now.
Yeah. 100%.
Sorry. Your mic's back on, Coach, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's my rant.
That's well said.
Great rant.
All right.
Now to you guys.
Now we will read your wins. I never know where that's going to show up. I'll start. Jeff says the win is huge. Own it. Love it. It's in our truest form. Vulnerability is the purest form.
Mr. Wolnuff, win this week is manyfold. Happy to see all the TNL fam again. Happy to be in a better place than I was a year ago and still here. Happy for a great season on the bow, and super high on my list is to have all my girls in one house again. Chloe came home from New Zealand, and we'll have a great 2 weeks with her before she heads back down south again. Love you all.
Enjoy, Cam.
I'll just finish Jeff's because he added to it. His win is us. It's my win, Jeff. Struthers?
Ellie, the win of the week is just finishing my last work and school day of the year. Now I'm going back to pack to go see my grandparents tomorrow for the first time in 2 years. Ellie, enjoy those moments.
It's awesome, buddy.
Adrian?
Mike McKenna. The win is caught my first redfish on the fly from a kayak on the Texas coast this week. Used a half and half minnow from season 6.
Oh, yeah. And the flies catch fish.
Feels good. Dang.
All right, Troy. Scooter's birthday. And he spent it with
Happy birthday, Scooter. My win is the TNL fam, and to be back with the crew. You don't know what you miss until it's gone. And also Dana and Tim. It takes a lot of work and dedication to do this for going on 7th season. Hats off to you guys and everything you guys do.
Appreciate it, brother. Ray, my win is being back in the TNL fold for another season. Keep up the great work, guys. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Cole, my win, being pretty sick all week and haven't been able to help out around home. So my win is my wife. She's an amazing mom and amazing support. I wanted to say thank you again for having us. It's truly family, and looking forward to have old Bojangles grow up with everyone. Big round of clicks for Dana and Tim for putting this on each year. There's a lot of bumps in the road, and others trying to replicate it. You guys are rock stars, and I feel like sometimes some people don't appreciate the work you guys do. Proud to say you guys are my friends and some of the brightest lights in an otherwise dark world. Love you guys.
Oh, yeah. So glad you guys came up. Drove all the way up here just to be here for the first. It's says a lot.
Yeah, great to see you guys. Great to see Johnny. What a privilege that was. What a great, sweet little kid. Trevor McPhee, win, sitting with my wife, baking, decorating donuts for friends while watching TNL Season 7 Kickoff. Looking forward to the next few months.
Those donuts.
He's bringing us donuts?
Are we their friends? Tim, did you make friends with him when you took him fishing?
I did, but he didn't offer any donuts or make any calls. I don't know.
Tom Pape, my win this week is I get to spend Christmas with my little grandson and my daughter, who is carrying my new granddaughter due in May. Congratulations!
That's awesome.
Round of clicks from Mr. Pape, and the new baby's on the way.
Happy holidays from my growing family to the TNL family. Nothing better than family.
Yeah.
Roger, win is that after the last few months that I would love to forget, I'm looking forward to celebrating Christmas with family, refocusing on what I have instead of what has been lost. Looking forward to another season of coming together to share life with a great bunch of folks.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sharing life with a great bunch of folks. Oh, Doug. Every time I see him, he's absolutely been through the wood chipper, and
I know. It's a tough couple years.
Yeah. This year's been full of adventure and healing after having broke both my hip and femur, and I've been able to walk for 3 months. Things are looking up as well as my spirits. Thank you, Troy, for your patience on the float trip. I look forward to going again. The TNL fam is awesome. See you all during the season.
Rick, my win is TNL is starting for the year, and I get to be with a group of people who care about this show, each other, and the sport of fly fishing and the skill of fly tying as a whole.
Mr. Augustin.
Mr. Augustin, what a privilege this is. My win, getting to deer hunt some. We got some rain, so we can streamer fish on better water flows. Just blessed. So happy to hang with the TNL family. I hope my memes make you smile.
Every day.
They do, every day.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. Being alone is some days it's hard, and I just want to brighten your day. I invited several people to join TNL family, such as a great place to hang out with OQP. Love you all. Merry Christmas.
Amen.
Merry Christmas.
The mayor.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Gustin. Oh yeah, episode 1 was a bugger of a night.
We did tie the bugger.
We did.
My win, 2024 was a rough year. Was diagnosed with colon cancer last March, but I can say all is great, cancer free. Yeah, that's good to hear. Great to hear.
That's a round of clicks right there.
Yeah. Can't wait till I can hit the river again. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, TNL fam, and Happy New Year to you and the whole Dick Al family.
Yeah.
Sean, pulled my girls out of school a week early and enjoying the sun down south. Taught them how to snorkel yesterday, and they are pros already. Still going to connect with the TNL fam.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Like an ex-teacher takes his kids out of school.
Love it.
He's a realtor now. It's fine.
Mr. Ritzko. My win is that I'm looking forward to seeing my family for a pre-Christmas dinner this weekend. I will be out of town working through Christmas. And when you do, you got your kit. And this. Your gift card you won last year, you got to pick up, brother. Drive through town, whatever you got to do.
Paul, win, getting my sheet together and joining a Thursday Night Live. Looking forward to the year.
Yeah, I hate when the sheets are all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like it.
All right. Well, we hang out for a couple more minutes because on our end, all of your comments have stopped coming in. So, yeah, that's just kind of like we gave you a rough draft of how the episodes go, minus the flies that we'll tie. We start the show off by just kind of chatting with you guys, seeing how everybody's week was, and then we'll get into tying a fly, and then we'll play some flyingo. We'll do a beer review, and then we'll tie another fly, and then maybe sometimes we have a little video we show, and then we jump into the wins. So it's some randomness does happen a lot, but more or less that's kind of how the show goes. And if you want a kit, jump over to our website, grab a kit. Canada Post is finally back to work, so we can get those shipped out, and hopefully you can get it before episode 1 starts on January 2nd. And like I said earlier, just go, if everybody in here goes and tells 2 or 3 people to come watch the show, this show and this family will exponentially grow, and it will keep us here every Thursday for the next 3 months. Well, we'll be here even if you don't do that, but you know what I mean? It'd be a lot of fun if you did do that. Oh, we got some more wins. I don't know who's that.
Terry Sather. A big win is getting this TNL Season 7 started. It's a great place. Also had some big wins over the year. I'm very lucky. Texas Gulf Coast, Cape Cod, Alberta Rivers, more Texas Gulf. All good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Jason, Andrew, hey everyone, busy night, but I thought I'd pop in and wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Hope you've had an incredible year.
Yeah, John's win is that he's better late than never. He wanted to say that, but I said it for him. Bluey booey. You're up, Adrian.
Adrian, too.
Yeah.
My win was making some amazing memories on the water this year and looking forward to time spent with family over the holidays. Merry Christmas, everyone, and stay safe.
This is the lady who made the baking cam come to life.
Oof.
Ooh.
Great show. Looking forward to the season. Merry Christmas to the family.
Yeah.
Mr. Lindsay, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. See you, TNL Fam, on the 2nd. Mr. Lindsay sent a photo with all of his boxes.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. I love looking up there.
Anybody who made it through season 3 and came back is a warrior.
The real OQP.
Yeah, because, oh, darn, that was rough. Send with the grin. Win. Santa's coming to town, and I can't wait to see all the happy faces Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Remember the reason for the season. And no matter what you, what background you come from or what you believe, just remember that Christmas is a time of sharing love and hope of the future and everything that comes in the following year.
What's your favorite part about Christmas, Brent?
Just being able to slow down, sit back and reflect on the positives and the things that we've learned over the year, and most importantly, spending the time with the family and, looking forward to things in the new year. Daughter graduating from high school, son graduating from SAIT. But simple things of spending quality time in the mountains and on the rivers with the kids and the family.
Nice.
Adrian?
Now that I got 2 little kids, it's changed for me, but it's a lot of exciting stuff and bringing in traditions for them that they can carry on and we can carry on all together, right? So
yeah,
that's what now it's changed for me, like I say, so that's pretty exciting.
That's awesome. Tree Roy?
Spending time with the family, slowing down a little bit, get a couple days off work, and just relaxing and just enjoying each other, and like Tim had said too, the importance of the season. So reflect on that and get ready for another year.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's interesting how much pressure Christmas puts on a lot of people. Pressure to perform, pressure to go visit, pressure to buy
the right gift.
Buy enough gifts. Will it be enough? And then oftentimes, within like an hour of opening gifts, most gifts are forgotten.
Yeah.
Or put on a shelf or whatnot. So it's interesting. We're not gonna change that because it's a societal pressure. But I encourage you all to just I don't know. Maybe just take a break from that pressure and don't buy anybody anything.
Except Thursday Night Live kits.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for Thursday Night Live kids, because that is a gift that keeps on giving. For 13 straight weeks, you will be opening up your gift once a week.
Great segue.
Thanks, Adrian. I forgot I had that set up.
Yeah. Almost forgot the punchline.
Yeah. Well, every kit that sells from now till the next 4 minutes, you will make a commission.
Do it.
No pressure, but
70 cents. We are sold out, folks. There's no more kits. I can't believe I put them on sale for $1. Your commission is 10 cents. Well, that wraps up episode 0. Zero, because we tie no flies. That's why we call it 0. Like Cole said earlier, often imitated, never duplicated. Don't fall for the dupes, folks, because they aren't the TNL fam. You guys are, and that's where you find us, is live every Thursday, starting January 2nd.
Yeah.
Christmas. We love you guys. Have a beautiful Christmas holiday break. Text us, send us emails, pictures if you got a TNL kit under the tree. I've asked everybody for this because I'm trying to put something together and nobody is sending photos. So send me a picture of you and your TNL kit, because I want the end of the show to be a little more special than what it's going to be here for the regular song that we always play. And I need you guys, because I can't have Adrian and Novland be the only pictures that are up there, because they're the only ones who've sent me photos. Oh, and Doug sent me one too. So make sure you do that. Send us a photo of you and your kit, because I want to put a bit of a collage together at the end of the show here. But I need your help to do that. Until next time.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
OQP. Remember.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New
everyone.
Year.
Only quality people. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See everyone. Bye.
And to all, a good night. Goodbyes are so awkward.
It's so hard. Remember that
Rip 'em off
time?
like that.
Remember that time we gave away stuff halfway through the exit song?
I know. You just never know what's gonna happen.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. That's why I encourage you all to show up for January 2nd. And Adrian, I've not got an email saying a kit has sold, so
Do it.
your commission is still at 0.
Do it. Do it.
We'll maybe give him 10 more seconds.
Yeah,
10,
do it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nothing changed.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up, do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your acting like you're into me. I know this is hopeless, moving in slow motion, trying to control my thoughts, but I can't stop our body talk. This is a no-go, I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone, back up and get me home. This is a no-go, I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone, back up and get me. So put your hand in mine, follow me, let me waste your time. Set up, do some stupid shit. Take a seat, let me waste your time. Summertime.